Yes, I don't really know when INEC and our political juggernauts will allow Nigeria to grow to the level that after election like this, the person that won the election, knowing fully well that the person was voted by the masses, that the person is the will of the people, other candidates will allow the person to have peace and deliver the dividends of democracy to the people that voted him. But as the country is, all of us know that some people in their seats today, even in the last election, even from the time Nigeria was created till today, after every election, there must be litigation. From the states, from State House of Assembly, Federal House of Assembly, senators, presidency, there must be litigation because some of the people that was announced as the winner of the election are not the real people that won the election. I'm asking you people, INEC and our political juggernauts, when will you people allow democracy to grow in Nigeria? So that after election like this, the people that won the election truly will have peace to deliver to the people that voted them in. Well, as the tribunal continue to deliver their judgment on some other petitions before them, as the National Assembly and State Assembly Tribunal sittings in all 36 states of the Federation delivers more verdicts emanating from election petitions, no fewer than 4 senators and 7 members of House of Representatives have had their victory at the February 25th, 2023 poll overturned, than turn. Anyone you want color. That's it. And with more judgment likely to be delivered in the coming days, because we know that the day on the constitution given for this particular election petition to come to an end is 180 days, which, all things being equal, will be completed next week, I think 16th of this month. There could be more upset that could see some lawmakers losing their seats unless they are able to reverse the judgment in the appeal courts. Some prominent senators have, however, escaped the hammer of the tribunal judges, including Ali Ndume, Ned Moke, Dave Umahe, now Minister of Wars, all of the ruling All Progressive Congress and Basi of People's Democratic Party. Tribunal in Benue, the National and State Assembly Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Makurdi on Friday nullified the election of the senator representing Benue North East Senatorial District, Emmanuel, of All Progressive Congress (APC) and declared Gabriel Suswan of People Democratic Party as the winner of the election. The tribunal also directed the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to issue a new certificate of return to Gabriel Suswan as the winner of the February 25th senatorial election. The 3-man panel of justice, presided over by Justice Orizik, while delivering judgment in a petition filed by the first petitioner, Gabriel, held that Suswan has proved allegation of overvoting during the election beyond reasonable doubt. According to the justice, the initial declaration by INEC of APC pulled 135,573 votes to defeat Gabriel Suswan of the PDP got 112,231 votes, which with a difference of 23,322 votes. She said the petitioner was able to establish overvoting in 5 local government council areas, in which he was allocated 51,800 895 votes, while Suswan had 21,229 votes. After the deduction, Gabriel of PDP scored 90,590 valid votes, while the APC candidate was left with 82,699 votes, which is difference of 7,920 votes, and was declared the winner by the tribunal. Justice Catherine, presiding over the National Assembly Election Petition Tribunal in Asaba, Delta State. We are now going to Asaba. From Benue State to Asaba. Had on Thursday delivered a significant verdict affirming Senator Ned Nwoko as the winner of the 2023 Delta North senatorial election. Senator Nwoko was the candidate of People Democratic Party in the 2023 Delta North senatorial election. He was declared elected by a majority vote in election conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Tribunal, the petition challenging Nwoke's victory were separately filed by him, Peter, the candidate of All Progressive Congress, APC, and Kennedy, the candidate of Labour Party. Both parties argued that the electoral process that brought Nwoke to victory was fouled. Nwabusi contended that the election was invalid by reasons of no compliance with the provision of the Electoral Act 2022, with emphasis on improper accreditation of voters in polling units across 9 local government areas that made up the senatorial district. Similarly, the Labour Party candidate argued that Nwoke of PDP was not duly elected by majority of lawful votes cast at the election. But in their separate response, counsel to the respondent Nwoke, PDP, and INEC urged the tribunal to dismiss the case of the petitioner for lack of substance. Delivering the unanimous judgment, the tribunal, after a thorough examination of evidence presented against Prince Ned Nwoko, the 3-man tribunal led by Justice Catherine ruled in favor of the defendant Ned Nwoko. The tribunal held that the petitioner failed woefully to prove his case against the election of Senator Nwoko, as he could not tender before the tribunal any relevant document to prove a case of non-compliances as contained in the petition. The senator representing Kogi East in the National Assembly, Jubrin, who was earlier sacked, has expressed dissatisfaction with the judgment of the National Assembly Election Petition Tribunal in Lokoja. From Delta State, we now go to Lokoja, Kogi State, which ordered for a supplementary election in 94 polling units with over 59,730 votes. The tribunal chairman, Justice K.A. Ojikako, who delivered the judgment on the petition brought before it by Dr. Victor Adoji, candidate of PDP, agreed with the prayers of Adoji. Adoji had, through his counsel, Mr. Johnson San, challenged the return of Jubrin Issa of the ground that elections were cancelled in some polling units where the PVCs collected were more than the margin of his win. Also in Kogi, the state tribunal had declared Natasha of the opposition PDP as the winner of the February 25, 2023 senatorial election. Justice K.A. Ojikak led the 3-man panel in declaring that the result that gave victory to Abubakar Ohiri were inflated in 9 polling units of Ajokite local government area. The judge also said that votes of Natasha was reduced in the area by the INEC in the number of polling units in the same local government. The judges thereafter declared Akota as the winner of the pool, having pulled 54,000 74 votes against Ohiri APC, who put 51,291 votes. In Delta, the now sacked senator representing Delta sat in the National Assembly, Joel Thomas, has expressed dissatisfaction with the tribunal judgment that ordered for a supplementary election in Warisa local government area. While he has received the satisfied true copy of the judgment, the senator said there is sufficient ground for appeal, which he is confident will give him victory. He also has no plan to appeal, but we instead let voters decide. Meanwhile, Honorable Fred, the PDP candidate for Sagamo Federal constituency in February 2023 House of Representatives in the general election, says he is ready for a supplementary election as ordered by the National Assembly Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Bayelsa State. The election tribunal had in Yenegua on Thursday nullified the Ekporoma Federal Constituency election contested by Michael Bless of the APC and Fred of the PDP. In its ruling, the tribunal ordered INEC to withdraw the certificate given to Agbedi and conduct a fresh election in 21 polling units in Sagama local government area and 6 polling units in Ward 12 in Ekporoma local government area, as 26,000 registered voters unlawfully excluded from the election. Responding, Agbedi said, "For me, as a party flag bearer, I'm ready for the supplementary election. There is no appeal. That's my personal decision." They said it is 26,000 votes, so we will go and harvest it. Quite confident. The court has given a judgment that in 90 days, go and conduct a supplementary election based on the 26,000 votes that are remaining. If you are a contestant, you prepare yourself to go for the contest. To all my supporters, I want all of them to remain calm. The PDP family should remain calm. We are ready to go for the election and victory is always sure, he said. Also in Delta State, the tribunal recently sacked a member of the House of Representatives, Ngozi Okoli, representing Aniocha Oshimili Federal Constituency on the platform of Labour Party. Okoli defeated Ndudi Elumelu during the 25th February National Assembly election. Elumelu, in a petition against the result, claimed Okuli's nomination did not meet the requirements of the relevant law on the election. This is just as the member representing Isukwato Umunnochi Federal Constituency of Abia State in the House of Representatives, Amobi Oga, has rejected the tribunal judgment which ordered his sack. This is my state though. Wow. Sitting in Umuahia, the tribunal on Wednesday nullified the election of Oga of the Labour Party, declaring Nkiruka Onyejocha of the APC as winner of the National Assembly election. But I thought Nkiruka Onyejocha is now a minister. So how are they going to do it now? Well, let's go. And in Enugu, the election tribunal nullified the election of Labour Party candidate Professor Sunday Nanamech and a member of House of Representatives of Enugu East, Isi Uzo Federal Constituency. The petition was filed PDP candidate Prince Colenus Nnej, who succeeded in getting the 3-man panel of judges led by A.M. Abubakar to declare him the duly elected lawmaker of the election. Nnej had challenged the declaration of Nnamech by INEC as the winner of the election because the respondent was not duly sponsored and qualified to contest under the Labour Party platform. On August 24th, the election of Sayi Osawimi, also of the Labour Party as a House of Representatives member for Oji Federal Constituency in Lagos State was annoyed by the Election Petition Tribunal. The three-man panel led by Justice Abdullahi declared the candidate of APC, Owayomi, as the duly elected candidate of the election conducted on February 25th. Ogayomi, a two-term state lawmaker and former secretary of APC in Lagos, had challenged the declaration of Osawomi by the Independent National Electoral Commission as the winner of the election on the ground that the respondent was not duly sponsored and qualified to contest the election under the candidacy of Labour Party for Oji Federal Constituency. And in one of the earliest verdicts delivered on the 2023 general election, the National and State Assembly, House of Assembly Election Petition Tribunal in Kano had a few weeks ago nullified the election victory of Irima of a new Nigerian People's Party (NNPPP) as a House of Representatives member for Taronu Federal Constituency led by Justice I.P. Chima. The three-man panel reversed Yerima victory over forgery of his primary school certificate, which had been submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission. Justice Chima, while delivering the judgment decisions, stated, "After a thorough examination of evidence presented before us, it has been established beyond reasonable doubt that Yerima submitted a forged primary school certificate to INEC. This acts disqualify him from holding the petition he was elected to." The petitioner in the case, Kawu of All Progressive Congress, had challenged Yerima eligibility and presented evidence proving the forgery allegation. The tribunal found in favor of Kawu, highlighting a complying case of alleged forgery against Yerima. As a result, the tribunal determined that the NNPP had no legitimate candidate in the election and declared all the votes cast for Yerima as wasted. As you are watching this, try to share this video, like it, comment, and follow my page. And remember that